Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Nominal Investor and I'm going to change my name to Nominal Gain, so watch out for that. Sorry I haven't been posted any videos lately. It's because I've been having more hours at work and I've been having longer days. I haven't had time to make these videos, but now I'm back, guys, and I'm glad you guys are sticking with me and watching my videos. I appreciate all the support still. But yeah, let's talk about NIO stock. The price right now is at 1786, so it's not bad. You know, it's still around that support that I mentioned a while back. I said that, you know, we need support around the $17 to $18 range before we can see the higher highs of $21, $22 for this stock. And yeah, NIO stock is shining bright despite the tech wreck. So, you know, a lot of tech companies like Apple, Amazon were affected, and that caused the Dow Jones to drop in points. And usually a lot of companies in the stock market, in traditional markets, basically they get affected. And NIO was affected clearly because they were around $20 and went down to 18. So the fact that, you know, there was a $2 loss, it's not too big. We've seen bigger losses, but this is definitely significant enough for people to find an entry price around here. Because if you haven't gotten into NIO already, man, definitely get into it right now at this price, because we don't know when the stock market is gonna get better. Like overall, when traditional markets do good, you know, you can expect companies like this, Tesla, to do good as well. And when Tesla does good, usually NIO ends up doing good as well, because they're in the market, in the emerging EV market, and that's what, you know, we want to push, is the transition between combustion vehicles to EV powered vehicles. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. So NIO gets bullish endorsements from the Deutsche Bank, but stock falls. Yeah, we saw that. Yeah, man, I mean, if we look at the price right now, we can actually see the price action going to have been closing in the red, but that's to be expected with a stock like this. That's very volatile. So NIO is trying to solidify its support level around $17 to $18 before it can actually reach the resistance of 20 or the high 20s, which is close to $21. Once we get to 21, I know for sure we're going to get to 22, 23, 24, 25. That's coming soon in the coming weeks, especially as we're approaching the end of the year 2020. Man, we're already in September, so the time's flying. You know, definitely get your bags up. If you don't have any NIO shares, fill your bags now and you won't regret it, because the stock is definitely going to take off. It's going to do good. I know this has a lot of potential in the future for growth. As this is an EV company and it's actually been around for a little bit now, you know, since 2014. So expect to hear more about NIO and what they have planned in the coming months, years, decades, because this company is here to stay. And it's a Chinese company that has a lot of Chinese banks, and just, you know, Tencent, the technology company from China, has money into this EV company. We have you know, a lot of people that don't want it to fail. I don't want it to fail. You know, I don't have a lot of shares. I'm gonna add more shares as I go on. Right now I'm adding to my XRP bag. So I'm trying to fill my crypto bags right now. But still, just like a lot of these cryptos, NIO is one of those companies in the stock market that, you know, it should be valued a little bit higher. Even with the amount of outstanding shares out there, I still think this company very undervalued at this price. So if we go on here, BB Trader, he said that the target is $21. So, you know, it's retesting right here this support level. I mean, it's trying to build out. There's a consolidation taking place here, so that's why we're trying to get up there to $21. You know, anything past 20, I would say, would be like hitting that resistance level where it's trying to go up there, but it just keeps falling back down. So once we break 21, we can get to $22. Like I've been saying, that was going to happen before the end of this month. Hopefully it does happen, though, before September closes and we go into, you know, October. And just keep in mind that on October, we're going to find out pretty much more information about the EC6 and how it's doing, how production is going for that car. But not only that, we're gonna find the September numbers, the sales deliveries that NIO you know, produced basically during this month. We're gonna find that out in the coming weeks, in the beginning of October. So keep that in mind. That's coming very soon. Now, this guy right here, AO Boras, whatever his name is, on the TradingView community, he said, NIO Inc., I stay long for now. Me too. I'm staying long. I'm longing this. This is definitely something that we need to keep for the long term. You know, I'm talking over 5 years. Look at the fundamentals right now. It doesn't look like much because they're getting into a lot of debt. but NIO is trying to buy back some of its NIO China stake. It's trying to pretty much get back what it lost from taking up that line of credit from the banks and from the local government in Haifi and the province over there in China. They're trying to regain that pretty much stake that they had before. They're trying to take ownership back. I don't know how much they're going to be able to take back, but right now they're trying to get up to 85. So they're trying to get up close to 90% ownership. And when that happens, a lot more foreign investors and Western investors, like US, us, pretty much, we can get more of NIO shares. They're going to be putting out more, I feel like, so that they can, they want to promote this company, I know for sure, more overseas, like in the US. Like this, yeah, they're starting with China. That is the largest EV market, but I see them expanding globally really well in the future, especially if they keep promoting their battery as a service thing that they got going on, that they just announced a couple weeks back in August. They're gonna keep innovating and changing that up, making sure that's at the core of their business, so that they can maximize their profits in the future with their service and cars. It's not only like the cars; they may lose money on the cars by selling them at a cheaper price, but they're gonna make sure that they get profit somehow, selling you the battery as a service. Like if you're gonna pay for your battery monthly for the next 5 to 10 years, they're gonna eventually make profit on that. And obviously they have the NIO. Not only that, the NIO House, NIO Club, whatever it's called, all that stuff, NIO Stores, everything to do with their ecosystem. They have it planned out in a way where if they lose money on the sale or delivery of each car, it doesn't matter. They're gonna eventually make back that money through the sale of other services and stuff like the battery as a service, and just pretty much selling you that. They're gonna make profit pretty much. It's not like they're gonna lose money. They might lose money in the short term, but in the long term, they're gonna recoup their losses, and that's a fact. That's gonna happen. You see that with other tech companies, that they just want to get their product out in the market to as many people as possible. It doesn't matter if they lose some money in the process by losing on every sale. Doesn't matter, because they're just trying to get as much exposure and as many people involved in buying this car, so that word of mouth spreads and people start buying it, and the product will eventually sell itself. So they won't need to spend too much on marketing, because if you have a lot more people who have the car, they themselves will promote it. They'll make reviews on YouTube, or people will just recommend it to others, and that's going to increase sales. That's the thing about Tesla that worked really well, is word of mouth. Like Tesla owners are very proud of their car, because not only does it save the environment, but it's also very nice looking. It has a lot of cool features. For example, the car is almost fully autonomous, but forget the autonomous part. The car has a lot of safety features, like the many sensors and cameras around it, so it's very safe. It has a very high safety rating, so that's one thing that the car pretty much does well, is in being a safe car to drive overall, just the build quality. So that's what's going to happen with these EV companies like NIO and Tesla. So they're not just going to sell you the car. It's a whole ecosystem that they're trying to promote, a whole service, like the battery as a service program. All that it's like Apple selling you the iPhone, and now you're buying the AirPods, the iWatch, whatever. That's how it is pretty much. Now moving on. So Bull Forever said on NIO long, $24, man. He's giving it like a price target of $24.57, saying that it's gonna get up here during the beginning of October. He expects that to happen, possibly because of the good news. They might sell more cars in September than they did in August, so that might actually bring the price up there. If we break $21 as the resistance, we get through that, we can get up to 25, 24 easily. Yeah, guys. I also remind you guys, I have a Twitter, Instagram. Definitely check it out. This is my Twitter plug right here. I'm gonna mention that, Nominal Investor, or at Nominal the Great. Check that out. Follow me if you want. The Raging Bull said China is on its way to become the biggest market for electric vehicles again by the end of the year. This year, watch out for 2020 quarter 4, according to a market assessment published by the German Center for Automotive Research on Monday. So yeah, this is it. So Chris said for medium-sized SUVs, 300, around 300,000 RMB, ES6 continues to rank in the top 10, the only Chinese brand and the only pure electric model For medium and large SUVs that are around 400,000 or more RMB, the new ES8, which is the flagship model that's more expensive than the ES6, also ranks in the top 10 and is also the only Chinese brand and the only pure electric car that's ranking in the top 10. That's good news, guys. Chris also said the Dush initiatives coverage on NIO with a buy rating and a $24 price target. So very similar to Bull Forever's price target of $24.57. So Becca just mentioned the median price target for analysts when in relation to NIO, and they said its medium is $117 and a low of $44 and a high of $170 in the next 12 months. And this is in dollars. This is in US dollars, guys. Basically, we're getting up there. We're gonna head towards that area. But yeah, I'm not a financial advisor, nor is this financial advice. This is only for entertainment purposes. So invest what you're willing to lose, really what you're willing to go without. Don't invest money that you need for rent or anything when you're investing into the stock market or crypto markets. And definitely do your own research before you invest into these companies, man, because this is speculative and very volatile, because this is a new market. The EV market is just barely getting started. So by you investing right now, you're still getting in pretty early with Tesla and NIO. They have a lot of growth ahead. But yeah, there's a lot of links in the description if you guys want to check them out to support me. Links to Webull and Robinhood free stocks. You guys can get started investing with 3 free stocks if you choose to use those 2 links right there. These are stocks that are worth between $15 to $1,000 depending on how lucky you are and which ones you draw. But yeah, definitely get your free stocks. Only takes like 10 minutes to sign up. Don't miss out on that free opportunity to get basically free money in like less than 10 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos and for commenting, liking, for supporting me however you guys can. I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. My fan base, you guys go crazy. You guys go hard on the views. Thank you for that. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.